We just went over combining with positive and negative terms using counters. But once the numbers start to get pretty big in value, like negative 25, negative 40, you probably don't want to be drawing that many circles just to represent a calculation. So we need another way that can help us combine terms quickly. Ready, read. Combining terms with positive and negative numbers can be done quickly using the following processes. If the terms have different signs, then we have these two steps. First, we will subtract the values, and then we will keep the sign of the greatest value. So here, by greatest, we just mean when you take a look at the two numbers themselves, which one is the bigger number that you see right away, 10 or 25? In this case, 25. So we're going to keep the sign of the greatest value, we're going to keep the sign negative. That's why our final answer will end up with a negative. 25 minus 10 equals 15. So subtracting the two values gives me 15. And we're going to keep it negative because the 25 was the greater value, and we keep the sign of the greatest value. Let's look at the other process. If the terms have the same sign, then 1, we will add the values together, and 2, we will keep the sign. They're both the same sign, so whatever sign that they are, we're going to keep it. We have a negative 10 and a negative 40 being combined down here, so our answer is going to stay negative. We're going to keep the sign a negative because we're keeping the same sign that they already are. And now we're just going to add the values by just looking at what are the numbers that are here. That's a 10 and a 40. 10 plus 40 equals 50. And so that gives us a final value of negative because we keep the sign, and 50 because it's 10 and 40. Knowing which process to use is all based on quickly seeing what type of sign combinations we have. Is it different signs or is it same signs? Let's check for understanding. Which of the following are combining terms with different signs? 20 minus 45, negative 10 minus 30, 5 plus 4, negative 5 plus 7. Expressions blank are combining terms with different signs because so A and D. Expressions A and D are combining terms with different signs because 20 is positive and 45 is negative in expression A, a positive 20 and a negative 45. And 5 is negative and 7 is positive in expression D. Let's take a look at expression B really quick. This has the same sign and they're both negative, and C expression has the same sign again, both positive. So A and D are the only two that have a different sign, which tells us that we would then come over here and use this process for different signs.